Hi, I'm Frank Giuliano, Executive Director of Reeves-Reed Arboretum, and welcome to the Grass Menagerie, Fantastical Creatures at Reeves-Reed Arboretum. Today, we'll welcome 20 artists who are participating in this exhibition, and we ask you to join us. So, you are all wonderful, fabulous, creative artists, so please tell me what it's like to participate in this show.
Oh, it's very exciting because all the art is so wonderful and fantastical, and it's just a joy to see all of it and celebrate with all the other artists and to be in this beautiful place.
Thanks. Tom, you've been here before. This is your second go-round with us. Tell me what it's like to be with us again.
Reeves-Reed is probably one of the most pristine places that you can show. It's absolutely stunning, the grounds. There's been so much work that's been done here since I've shown, which is 2 years ago. So the grounds are enhanced, the sculpture's beautiful. Not a better place, I think, in New Jersey to show for sculpture.
Thanks, Tom. And Cindy, you've been also an artist who's shown here before, and once again, we're lucky to have you in this show. Tell us about your piece.
It is a chrysalis cocoon with butterfly wings. It's new for me. I usually work in metals, so it was really exciting to try new products and to create a fantastical creature for this lovely place.
Anita, would you please tell us pieces that are on display in the show?
Well, a pig in a pickle. And really my work is a commentary on the effects of man on animals and what's going on with genetics and changing things. And so there are a few more like that. There's one called Man-Made Insect, where a man is actually having an insect come out of his mouth that he's fabricated, and it looks unlike anything that really exists. So that's sort of what my work is about right now.
Truly fantastical. Tom?
One is a gibbous moon owl, which is an abstract stone and steel piece about 7 feet tall. And another is a wireframe mayfly that's attached to the building here.
It's really a fabulous piece, by the way. And all three of you artists have been so supportive of the organization, and I thank you for being part of this really extraordinary show.
Thank you.
Marta, would you tell me how this came about for you to be part of this show?
I was participating at the Affordable Art Fair when Frank came and looked at our creatures, and he fell in love with them, and we were invited. We're so happy to be here.
And Marta, you've been responsible for helping to design and create the entrance foyer to this show. Was that fun for you? Was it a challenge? Was it difficult? What do you want to say about that?
It was a lot of fun, and it came from the beautiful name, Grass Menagerie. So Menagerie gave us the idea of do the cage and the grass, and it was a lot of fun.
Thank you. A lot of fun. Carol, what about your wonderful pieces, Yoga Birds?
Well, thank you so much. The pieces actually came about by just drawing birds, and then one day I was driving around by myself and I went, oh my gosh, they need to do yoga. and I started thinking about designs and different things that they could do with their wings and their legs, and off it went. And then one day I showed them to Barbara Galazzo, and she said, Carol, we need to make them big and mosaic. And we got together and we started to have this synergy between artists, and the next thing we knew, out popped a 7-foot bird.
Barbara, you have acted not only as an artist but as co-curator. Would you talk a little bit about your experience here on this particular show?
It was a blast. We had the best time picking out fantastical creatures and placing them, and I think the pieces look great inside and outside.
Barbara, would you tell us about your piece in the show?
My piece is a collaboration between Carol Flates, who did these yoga bird drawings, and I wanted to make them into a 3D sculpture. And so now it's sitting in front of the Education Center, which I love, and I think he looks very regal there.
And Sarah, I love your pieces. I think they're extraordinary. Would you please tell us about your pieces?
Sure. There's a smaller piece out front in a little garden plot as you drive in. It's called Silver Chronicle, and it is made out of silver steel mesh, really very humble materials, and it's a bird figure sitting on a cage with an egg inside the cage. And a second piece is larger and is hanging from a tree, and it's also made out of steel mesh, and it's a poetic title called I Saw the Wind Within Her, and it's a human female bird figure soaring through the air.
What I love about your pieces in particular, too, is that they are not specific. They're more illusionary or more fantastical in that respect. Wonderful to have you guys here for the Grass Menagerie, Fantastical Creatures at Reeves-Reed Arboretum.